But I wanted to know if you had any advice to give to our viewers about starting art therapy or just therapy in general, because I think it's one thing when we are talking about the creative aspect of it, but as soon as you put therapy to it, I feel like a lot of people immediately shut down.
And I think that word therapy or therapist is so loaded, right? It
Hmm.
has so much associations, the stigma around mental health, and also like you're seeing a therapist. And I'm like, well, a person that you kind of are feel comfortable with to talk about things. And it's really interesting is that I would say for folks that are thinking about art therapy or want to go into therapy, like in terms of art therapy in general, like you can reach out to art therapy organizations, you can or reach out to art therapy schools like the Toronto Art Therapy Institute. I say like, like just to kind of like do some research, find out like kind of some agencies. Like you might say, hey, I want to know a bit more about this. Maybe like look into schools. Do you maybe kind of reach out to folks around like, do you know, can you talk to a therapist? And I was like, you can talk to them, right? And you can also ask them questions, about kind of how the work looks like, what pulled you, what's their journey like. And I think it humanizes kind of the work, and as well as I'm a big advocate of the field in general, and as well as I'm open to any questions, if that can spread some more awareness or give you a bit more information of how that looks like. A great mentor is really great.
Hmm.
I've had some really great ones over the years who I value very, very much. And I think that really allowed me to kind of be like, okay, this is where I want to be at. And, no question was silly. And I would say start there. Um, you can definitely reach out and definitely find connections in those places as well. And, I think it also puts a face and humanizes the work rather than be like, there's a therapist person with a capital T, or, it's like, oh, it's Dave and he does this, that, and the other. He's also
Yeah.
human.
Yeah, it's just Dave. It's just
It's just
Dave.
it's just me. It's just me.
It's just Dave. It's funny that you mentioned the Toronto Arts Therapy. I was going to ask if there was any resources you can provide for people interested in art therapy. Do you think you can touch more on Toronto Art Therapy in general?
Absolutely. Check out the website. The just whatever search engine you're using, Toronto Art Therapy Institute. It'll come on up. There's beautiful resources, tons of information about school, uh, faculty like myself, what we're doing. You'll see artwork. You'll see a whole bunch of things, resources there. I'm also thinking the Canadian Art Therapy Association website. Please check it out. Amazing, like just tons of information, tons of connection, as well as Ontario Art Therapy Association. And also just Google art therapy in your community and see what comes up, and see if there's any agencies doing that beautiful work as well. And also getting connected that way. But definitely Toronto Art Therapy Institute, Ontario Art Therapy Association, Canadian Art Therapy Association. Um, Reach out. There's tons of things, even just to kind of go through the website and be like, hey, this is interesting. You can get lost in it and just be like go down the rabbit hole of like learning things. And I think that's a great place to kind of start and to kind of go into as well.
Yeah, that's fantastic. And the resources you just listed, I'll also make sure that they are in the description so everyone who is watching this on YouTube can go to the description of YouTube.
If you want to hear more stories, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. To support more youth by youth led projects, visit us at youthspeak.ca, where you can donate and spread youth mental health awareness.
YouthSpeak Performance Charity. Speak, inspire, change.